Hi, welcome to Razz Reviews. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Avengers Endgame. The 22nd movie in the MCU is finally here and it has come to destroy us all. And by us, I mean the hardcore fans who have been there since Tony Stark looked into the camera and said, "I am Iron Man." What a journey it has been. And part of the journey is the end. And here we are at the end. And what the did I just watch? I'm not going to say anything about the plot of this film. I'm going to keep this movie review completely spoiler-free, especially because next week I will do a spoiler talk for Avengers Endgame. But for now, I'm just not going to say anything, and Thanos has demanded my silence, and he has it. And I personally avoided spoilers as much as I could, and I tried to not see too much of the trailers and not to read too much into it because I wanted to go with a blank slate, and I did. But the expectations were super high. The hype for this film is insane. It's one of the biggest films in pop culture ever, and it's going to have such a lasting effect, an iconic effect on pop culture and on cinema. And the Russo brothers had to live up to that hype. Oh my God, they had to achieve something that is unimaginable. What a mountain they needed to climb. This movie needed to wrap up 11 years worth of storylines. They had to wrap up so many stories for so many characters, so much setup that they needed to pay off, and somehow they did it. How? I don't even know. This movie delivered so much. It's a fantastic ending to an amazing saga. This was one of the most amazing cinematic experiences of my life. That was movie magic. I don't care if there are people who don't take this type of movies and this movie genre too seriously and they don't consider it like cinematic art. I don't care. What I witnessed in that cinema in its own way is definitely art, at least as far as I'm concerned. Endgame is a beautiful, exciting, fun, funny, emotional, and emotionally wrenching film. It's a movie that gave me what I didn't know I wanted, but now I know I needed. Wow! I really need to watch it again like 1,000 times. I need to watch it again right now. Can we go right now? Like literally just stop the review and go? I'm dead serious. Can we go? I'm serious. Let's go watch it now.
Go back.
Imshi, let's go. Imshi. Imshi, let's go.
You continue. I'll
Yalla. We can just book a cinema. Why don't you want to go?
Stay here.
We can go right now. We could be sitting watching it right now again. I want to say it again. Stupid review channel. I remember when there was a time when people thought that if there are too many characters in a movie, it won't work, or some characters would get overshadowed. This does not happen here. There are so many awesome character moments for our beloved characters that we've been following for the last 11 years. All the actors brought in their A game. There were amazing performances throughout, but at the top of my list were Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans, and of course, Robert Downey Jr. He is amazing in this film. This is his best Iron Man as far as I'm concerned, and probably his best performance in the MCU. Oh my God, what a fantastic performance he gave. It's gonna be iconic for sure. The best thing this movie did for me personally is that it gave me closure. It capped off so many of the stories and so many of the storylines in such a beautiful way. And they did it in a way where it wasn't predictable, but in the back of your head, you kind of always knew that this is how these things are gonna end. And it worked so beautifully because it felt like it was destined. And it felt like these multiple threads that have expanded throughout the last 11 years with all these stories and these characters, and they all just kind of coming to their meeting point where they actually belong, and it just felt right. The people behind the making of this film have so much love for these characters and for the source material, and it shows. They treat them with so much love and so much respect, and also love and respect for the fans. There's so much fan service here, but not in a bad way, in an amazing way. It's like a gift. There are scenes here that are gifts to us. They're amazing. And oh my God, it's so emotional. What you heard was true. Get a lot of tissues because there are so many powerful emotional moments. This movie has emotional resonance that will last you like another year. I cried a lot. This is the most I've personally cried in a superhero film. It was pretty embarrassing. I cried outside of the cinema, in public, humiliating. If you're a fan of these characters and these stories, it's gonna get you. It is definitely the longest MCU film. It's 3 hours, so pee before you go in and get a lot of snacks. But there is no after credit scene in this movie, as it's the end of an era, I guess. So you don't have to stick around for the credits, or do, so you can cry in the darkness and the safety of the darkness rather than cry in public like I did. Is it a perfect movie? No. The pacing in Infinity War is definitely better. There are certain choices that are made, very little choices that are made here and there that I personally don't like or didn't enjoy much, like stuff with Thor's story and Thor's character, but these are like minor things, they're nitpicks, so the film, even though it's not perfect, it was incredible. I am a satisfied fan. If you're a fan of the MCU and you don't like this film, I don't know what's wrong with you, to be honest. I don't know what you want out of this. I don't know how they've even excelled beyond Infinity War, because I thought that film was incredible, but this is even better for me. Even if it's not a better film, I don't know, I have to see it again, but as an experience, this was just a whole other level, man. Even if they got a few things wrong here and there, but they got so much right. The fight sequences are just the storylines are the last hour of this movie is like how do you even begin to absorb such a film? You can't. We need to see it again. Can we please go see it again now? Do I have to give the all right, fine, I'll give it my rating. Avengers Endgame is an amazing experience. It's a fantastic end to an incredible journey and saga. It's so satisfying. It's so much fun. If you're an MCU fan, you're in for a treat. Check it out immediately, and you probably have to watch it multiple times. It delivers on so many aspects and is absolutely beautiful. What a win. And I'm gonna give Avengers Endgame a 9.5 out of 10. So, have you seen Avengers Endgame? Are you completely and absolutely destroyed? Let me know how you feel in the comment section, but remember, keep it spoiler free. I will be doing a spoiler review in a week from now. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ask me what you'd like me to review for you next. See ya!